Hey Ruth, hey Amy. Here's my retell. Hope I can do this. Short-term memory is not as good as it used to be. So, hello everyone. I'm here to talk about my thesis that I wrote a while back, and what I was focusing on is the Latinx identity of hearing children compared to children who are deaf. While doing this research and investigation, uh, we realized that there was a major comparison between the rate of development of cultural identity between hearing children and deaf children. And what we found out was that deaf children find their identity much faster, a much higher percentage rate than deaf children. So that's what we're going to focus today, is that comparison between the hearing and the hearing deaf. Not the hearing deaf, the hearing and the deaf. Okay, so usually what happens is a couple, they have a baby and they find out that it's deaf and they're overwhelmed and they are not sure what to do, so they decide to teach the child language. They'll send them to an institution, school of the deaf. So that child goes to the school of the deaf and they learn language, and that's wonderful, except that their teachers are all white, they're not Latin Americans, and they really miss out on that culture. And that culture doesn't happen until much later. And usually in high school, when they become more social and they join clubs and things like that. As compared to a hearing child, they have that information coming in all the time from infancy, and so they get all that information. They understand the language, the Spanish Latin language that we use, and our culture and our food and our celebrations. That happens fast, that happens easy for them, but not so much for the deaf child. So that is what we want to study and investigate more. That's it. Okay, sending this off.